Who do you hope sees this in the future?
I actually see myself on a big screen right now, like at my wedding or at my funeral or something. Hey, no, that's kind of gross. Not my funeral. Okay, maybe. Anyway, I think it'd be kind of cool if he was at my wedding and some of the questions were shown that maybe relate to how my life is going then or something. I don't know.
Just a minute, gotta get this adjusted. Okay, ring ring, ring ring, ring ring.
Hi.
Hi, Jessica?
How are you today?
Pretty good. Are you not in bed yet?
No.
How come?
Because I can't sleep.
You can't sleep?
No. My doctor said I feel better.
Your doctor said you're feeling better.
Yeah.
Well, did your doctor tell you that you should go to bed?
No, I gotta go potty.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, well, I'll let you go then. Bye. Back? Okay, did you flush the toilet?
Jessica is very competitive.
Everything was a competition, which was hard because she was good at a lot of things.
She's great at everything she does.
It started with everything from running to math class to science.
She's got so many medals, trophies, and accolades, and it's all due to her passion.
We even compared who had bigger feet, who was going to be taller. Jessica won the tall competition.
Jessica has always been very multi-talented. She always dabbles in everything, and not things that most people would dabble in. She did cup stacking and just random things that no one else would ever even think to do.
She used to run around and try to do anything to get attention. So she'd run around with, as a little kid, like a little 3-year-old or whatever, without a shirt on and just running around the neighborhood. And she'd eat dirt because it got our attention. We thought it was funny.
But anyone who didn't know Jessica before junior high probably doesn't know that she couldn't say her R's. Fortunately, neither could I. Eventually, Jessica's mom just started telling us to tell people we were from New York, because it would save us a lot of long stories and explanations.
And woe be to the fool who underestimates her.
Yes, exactly.
That is what I was like.
She's dealt with those brothers for way too long.
And we weren't particularly nice to her.
Oh, are they always teasing you, Jessie?
They always see the butt and be silly on the Bobby's butt.
Oh, that's not very nice.
They when they see some butts and some pee-pees, they laugh.
Oh, what's wrong with those boys?
They're trying to be bad and tease me. Do you know what they do? They think I both in our butts, but we don't. You have to figure out how to get them away.
Get them away?
Yeah.
You mean out of our house?
Yeah.
You don't want them living here anymore?
No.
Life was always an adventure. She was a confident and smart kid, and a lot of people looked up to her. And so in many ways, she ruled the schoolyard.
That's kind of Jessica Van Campen for you, I feel like. It's like, she's studious and she gets her work done, but when the time comes that someone needs to be put in their place, Jessica's not afraid. She is not intimidated.
She's got this angelic face, and it's just can be as a friend, she's one that you want on your side.
And also, she was a big-time daddy's girl.
She used to always cook me food, like crepes or eggs or other food. Even at a very young age, Jessica used to always cook for me. She used to make me mud pies. She used to go in the backyard and get some sand from the sandbox and make me some mud pie. And then she used to even end up eating them. So let's just hope she's not serving any of that today.
And she always had to be busy with something. That's probably the best way to explain what she was like as a little kid. And she's still just like that. She just takes her shirt off a lot less, I hope, now.
This is at your wedding. Describe your groom right now.
My groom?
Yeah.
Snap. Okay, okay, we've talked about this, Kayla. He has messy hair, like kind of like messy, but like cute hair. Blonde highlights, and he's got a little goatee, and he's very manly. He's got big muscles, but not fat. He's got to have like a six-pack or something.
Yes.
I like the guys with a little bit of hair under their belly button.
Yeah.
You don't show that. And then, they have to be stylish in clothing, okay? No guys that aren't stylish in clothing.
It's not that hard.
I think we need some stories about Jon and not you.
Yeah. We do. Oh, Jonathan and music. There's so much of that. Like,
Yeah.
he, like, the...
Well, there was a rule at the table for a long time, no singing at dinner. And that was exclusively because of him.
Yeah, I wish the rule was no Lord of the Rings music in the house.
No Hour of Anguish.
Is that what the name of the song
Yeah,
was?
Jon had this piano piece that was called The Hour of Anguish, and it was pretty spot on.
And feel like I've been left alone, 'cause I know that you will never let me go. I can lose my strength, and my whole world may unfold, but I'm confident with just your hand to hold, with just your hand to hold.
We would go away to this place called Langdale, and he would bring the new Harry Potter, and we wouldn't see him for like 2 days. That's because he read the whole thing in 2 days. And he was so into his book at one point that he kind of reached over to feel the headphones on my ears, but I saw his hand coming, and so I turned to watch him, and he ended up very very confusedly feeling my nose for a while.
He informed me that everyone told him he looked like Ron Weasley, which I couldn't argue with, given the artwork on the front there.
I think he was grounded more than any other kid I knew, and despite me not understanding it as a kid, I'm sure he deserved at least half of it.
We met playing soccer. He was very outgoing. At the time, he had to be the center of attention all the time, which I thought was great. I thought it was hilarious.
I remember there was this one game of House Party, which is an improv game, and Jon was given the task of portraying a totem pole with actions but no sounds. He just starts making faces in levels, so he would start one face down here and another face up here and then a third face up here, and he just did it in sequence on repeat for probably 10 minutes.
He picked it up, turned to his sister, and in the best Mr. Bean impression I've ever heard goes with the salmon for a good couple minutes, and it was an absolutely very entertaining sushi experience.
I like to think that Jon is one of the main reasons I am much more outgoing today than I ever was back then, and I think
Jon and I became better friends after high school. I just knew that he was one of those people that you have to hold on to, because he's fun and supportive, and he's kind, and it's really nice to have a person like him in your life.
Jon is one of the best friends I could have ever asked for. He's honest, he's loyal, he's just a really true friend.
Hey everyone, I'm Jon, and I'm partially responsible for Jon and Jess meeting. Jon was my old roommate, and Jess is a good friend from Calgary. We worked at a camp together, and this is just a little snippet of their story. So one day, me and Jon very smart of us, parked our car in front of the street when obviously there were signs up that were saying you'll get towed between these hours on this day, and we just so happened to forget. And so we walk outside, cars are gone, and we decide, oh crap, what are we going to do? And so I give my friend Jessica a call, who I was meeting up with, and she so nicely happened to give us both a ride to the tow shop, and and then pick us up from there. And on that little trip, Jess noticed that Jon was cute and decided to persuade me to give her, or try to persuade Jon into getting her number. And so I kind of tricked Jon and basically told him, what do you think of Jess? Do you think she's cute? Are you interested in her? And to be honest, he said, oh, not really. I wasn't really thinking about that at the time. He was just pissed off. And but they met up and they connected, and I thought they'd be a good fit. So and the rest is history.
So there was a time where he told us he was too busy to have a girlfriend. And then a week later, he met Jess. And he said, well, I have time I'll go with her once this week. And then 2 weeks later, after they had seen each other every single day.
I remember when he said, like, because the way it works in this family is like, you'll say I'm going out, and then people go with who, and then you'll say a girl's name, and then everybody will go, ooh, like, tell me about it. And we'd done that so many times with him, and it always was like just a friend. It was always just a friend. And then for like the first time, he said, like, I made something like, ooh, maybe this is like something more, and then he's kind of like, yeah, maybe. And I remember just being so shocked, like, wow.
He was going out on this date with this girl. He was telling me, I'm going out on this date with this girl. I'm actually pretty excited about it. It should be fun. So he went out with Jess first time, and I get a phone call the next day, and it's Jon. And I said, oh, hey, well, how'd the date go? And he goes, Josh, honestly, I know it's really, really early, but I'm gonna marry this girl. And I said, oh, really? And he said, yeah. And he said, I'm going to marry this girl. And I said, okay, well, I'd like to meet her then. And he said, okay. And the first time I met Jess, I saw the way they were together, and I said, yeah, that makes sense. That's gonna happen. Absolutely.
And the minute that I met her, I knew that this was it for them, and that we'd all get to see them get married. And I just knew there was just a perfect fit, and I'm really, really happy for my friend Jon and his lovely now fiance Jess.
I'm excited for the next stage in Jessica's life because her passion for Jon is going to make her marriage her biggest accomplishment yet.
So congratulations, Jon and Jess. I wish you all the best.
Congratulations, Jessica and Jon.
Thanks for the laugh, Jon, and congratulations, Jon and Jess.
I just want to wish Jon and Jess the best, and I'm so excited to celebrate with you guys, and you guys are fantastic. Thank you guys in my life. God bless, and love you guys. Have a good one.